Thank you, Jim. Bill, whoever Bill is, needs a good slap from me, but that's difficult seeing that he's only in the internet here. Apparently it seems that James Whale has no apparent understanding or wish to take on the important message offered by Alex Jones. Really? It must be obvious to all listeners that this is ignorance.
Well, I think you've been very nice and let me run on at the mouth.
I think it's always a pleasure to have you on, Alex. I think people like Bill really want to keep their noses out of it, and perhaps they should listen a little more seriously to what's going on.
Well, I think with all the time I've given, I half the time don't do the best job laying out all the issues I'd like to cover. But
you do, and there is so much that you have to say that there's always time in the future to do it. Let's get Colin from Bristol on quickly if we can. Colin.
Hi, how's it going, all right?
Yeah, it's good, right.
Or service. But basically, my question is, there's a lot of people now who know about all these lies and everything like that, particularly the 9/11 stuff now. But people always turn around to me and sort of say, well, what can I do about it? And I think there's a real feeling now of just general mistrust of the government and just generally not up for.
Well, you're right. I mean, take our Congress has an 11% approval rating. Your government's hated. The establishment and the Ministry of Defense report last year said that you've woken up to them, so they then talk about in the future their job is going to be suppressing you. That is treason. When your military comes out and says their new job is dealing with people in England or people in Scotland or Ireland, that's treason. That is your government. Those are your soldiers. The soldiers don't like what's happening. The government's made up of good people, too. It's the folks at the top. So you're right. The people are waking up, but then they say, what do I do? It's simple. Get involved. Go down to the political meetings. Run for dog catcher. Get aggressive. Go to these local environmental meetings and point out they're a bunch of land-grabbing communist scum who could care less about real environmental crises, that they're oil company funded, and bring them a copy of Endgame. I mean, there's so many things. Get aggressive. Get in the streets. Start protesting all the cameras. Stop being nice gentlemen and stop being so friendly about all this and get angry and say that we're not going to lay down and let you castrate us anymore.
But the thing is that when the next election happens, rather than we just sit on our butts, as you Americans would say, I really think if people were to vote out every sitting member of Parliament, and they could do that by voting for somebody else. Doesn't
James,
matter.
I agree. Vote out, but there are a few good ones. So look at their record. 90% of the time they're going to be bad. Labor, Tory, it doesn't matter. Yep. Kick them out. But more than that, if you find somebody who's good at a lower level, get them to run for higher office, or you run for office, or if you know somebody's bad, go to all the meetings. See, we are changing. England, Ireland, the U.S., the Netherlands, Japan. This is young people going out and confronting MI5 chiefs, confronting Bill Clinton. Get aggressive, but in a friendly way, not.
But listen, at the election, you could vote out the prime minister, the cabinet ministers, and the opposition front bench quite easily.
And you don't have. But the problem is the establishment just ends up owning both parties. So that's why you have to destroy all incumbents, throw them out of office, and then let them know. How dare the British government, when 80+% of the people wanted to be able to vote on that referendum to sign the new European Union Constitution, when they swore they would always let you vote on it. They're a pack of criminal liars, and they all need to be arrested.
You see, the thing is, you couldn't do that to the French. And the French said, no, we don't want to be part of the new European club.
And so the EU said, we don't care for the bureaucracy.
Exactly. But, there's we have to actually, you're absolutely right what you say, Alex, we have to stop being so nice about it. That's the problem.
Look, the truth is that, Europeans were very barbarous, vicious, and intelligent, and so we were gelded. That's when you castrate a male horse. We were trained to be little slaves and be friendly, and it's time to get back to our roots. It's time to get angry, and it's time to start standing up to the scumbags that think that we're their slaves, because they're not giving us quarter, and if we don't stand up and fight back against them, we have no future. The New World Order must be defeated!
You've obviously seen Doctor Who.
No, I remember about 20 years ago watching it on PBS, but
You sounded just like a Dalek.
Are those the little things that run around trying to kill people?
Yeah.
They're big, man. Don't say
exterminate, yes.
that. Watch out for
Hey,
them.
listen, Alex.
No, that's the New World Order. It's Daleks running the New World Order. Exterminate.
Exactly.
So, Prince Philip's a Dalek. You have got to get in-game, folks. It's free on Google or get it at Amazon.uk. Just get it out to people. The rebellion has begun.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Alex Jones, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. Check him out. We're back right after, Jack Bannister. More cricket first. Sorry about that, Jack. Yes.